simple. I don't have to yell at you every time you go up to the adjusting room. Get your ticket, get your ticket, get your ticket. Just get your ticket. It's easier. Okay? So the healthy heart, we got to get our heart cooking. But that's not tonight. Tonight's all about healthy nutrition, right? And how many have seen a nutrition talk by me before? Raise your hand. Okay? So a lot of, some of you have. Yeah, now. So a few of you. Okay? Well, this is going to be a very, very good program for you guys. It's some great information. Now, for those who weren't at the last program, number one, shame on you. Okay? And number two, these are the new symbols for maximized living. Now, I put them in this order on purpose, but I don't want you to read them like like you would a book. What I want you to do is read it. See, mindset is in the heart of all of this. Okay? So the most critical thing that you're going to get from me today is not good information. Okay? We got to get in the heart of the mind. We got to change the way you think. Then the information in your brain will influence the nutrition, the oxygen, the toxicity, the nervous system. Everything will be impacted by this. Okay? Now, once you begin your chiropractic program, how long do you stick with it? Forever. Why forever? Come on, guys, you're crazy. You guys are insane. I mean, you're fixed. Why do you still need me? Because life creates it, right? Because what creates the damage in the nervous system, nutrition, and even the mindset, right, is not being poured into all the time. Because isn't it funny how I'm just not going to eat as healthy, and next thing you know, you start missing workouts, right? And it's like, I think I'm going to miss my adjustment, and then you go out to McDonald's instead. You see what starts to happen? It's just like this cascade of things that happen. So it's so important that you stay engaged with every single event seminar that we teach. Because we have to keep growing your mind so that we keep moving things forward. There's two things. Number one, I got some neat stuff coming up on changes in the nutrition program a bit, which is frustrating, because the science is, I don't know how you guys can even keep up. I really have no clue. Because I can barely keep up on this stuff. And you guys are getting all kinds of information off of Google.com for this and that, and they're lying to you left and right. So we're going to keep pouring into as much as we can, but remember, things change. And the more they change, the more they change. So we're just going to keep on rocking and make it happen. So we need these 5 essentials for a lifetime. This isn't a short-term thing. This isn't cracking your back to make you feel good place. This is a transforming your life so you can have great health, great life now, and great life when you're old, gray, and on just this side of death. What I hope you say is, I had a great life. That's all I want. I want you to have the best, most amazing life ever. That's what it's all about, right? Okay, so self-check, okay? Raise your hand right now if you think that you eat pretty healthy and follow the pretty good program of eating. Raise your hand. Hi, please. Hi, be proud. Okay? Okay, good. Now you can put your hands down. Now, you don't have to raise your hand, but this is a self-assessment. Proof is where we put it in, right? The proof's in the pudding. Okay, so let's see if you guys are doing what you say. Do you put thought into shopping and meal planning? Yes. Good. Excellent. Do you budget extra money to put towards your grass-fed beef, your free-range chickens, and your organic produce? Yes. Do you budget that? Or are you saying this to yourself? I don't have that kind of money, Dr. Ray. I don't have that kind of money. Well, let me promise you something. You're going to pay one way or another. The choice is yours. Eating organic isn't expensive. It's not. It's not expensive at all. It's probably triple what you pay for your regular grocery bill. But it's cheap compared to what? Treating chronic disease for the rest of your life is extremely expensive. And guys, it's not covered by medical insurance. Okay? So what do you got to do? You got to start taking actions now. You can pay me now or pay me later. That's what it's all about, right? Okay? So, who's old enough to remember the old Fram oil filter commercials? Come on. Remember that one? Shut up, man. Come on. This called me old. Okay? So I'm going to play this because I think it's freaking hilarious. Because it is absolutely the truth. Now, we're going to talk about cars here, but I want you to think about human beings, okay?
Sooner or later, they all come to me, some of them regrettably before their time. If you want to keep your by our bendix companies.
Who remembers those commercials? You can pay me now, or you can pay me later, right? And that's the truth. You can put your money into your health now and choose to move in a direction of positive health, or you can just live up the party, disco dance, and end up in the hospital with cancer, diabetes, heart disease, or whatever. And it's going to happen to you. I'm just going to tell you right now, it will. The statistics are not pretty. You're going to end up with diabetes, $325,000 in your lifetime. Cancer, $750,000. Heart disease, $500,000. Is it worth paying a couple extra bucks for some healthy groceries? I think it is. Okay? So we got to bust through some mental barriers here, because there's a lot of things we have this talk inside of our head. You know, it's funny, because you're having a conversation with somebody, and I'm over here talking, and guess what? You guys are saying stuff in your head right now. You're going, that dude's whacked. Or you're going, that guy makes sense. Or, man, I don't know. Oh, man, did I turn off the kitchen sink? I don't remember. Right? We have all this talk in our head, and we got to get that cleared out. So we got to reprogram our software. That's part of maximizing the mind. Conflicting information or misinformation. And that's hard, because they put that stuff out there. Remember, it behooves the food companies and the drug companies to tell you what's not true, so you buy more of their junk. You guys get that? So we have to start reading between the lines and remember what's good information and what's a lie. Okay, and what's a myth. And the answer is simple, guys. Come to the programs and ask questions or contribute. And if you have a great question, we'll make it into the next program. Okay? Another thing we're concerned about, I feel deprived. If I don't get to eat my burger at Burger King and my French fry, I'm going to be very, very sad. Okay? Well, guess what? The foods that you eat are going to feed your body, and the recipes are yummy. Okay? If you eat healthy, truly healthy and organic, I tell you, man, I remember as a kid, before this big, grain-fed, make them put the GMOs and all that crap into food. I remember steaks. They were awesome, remember? And all of a sudden, it's like you got to put a lot of salt and a lot of spices on them to get some flavor out of them. Eat a grass-fed beef. It's awesome. It's so yummy. And eat the fat. Eat the fat on your grass-fed beef. Why? The fat is loaded with wonderful saturated fats and nutrients and all these wonderful things. Now, if you're not going to buy your GMOs, if you're going to buy that crappy beef and stuff, cut off the fat and don't eat the fat, because that's where all the toxins in the body go, unless you have a healthy organic cow. Okay? Short-lived goals. We were talking about this, the team and I, and we have to, this is the most challenging thing in my life with you guys, is I want to give you exactly what you want. Okay? I want to make sure I have the best life with my kid for the rest of my life and play with my great-great-grandchildren. Okay? I say that to you, and you shake your head and say, that's my deal. I just punched your button. Okay? But some of you out there going, I don't give a crap with my grandkids. I want to move out. I want to move out of the state. You know? So what is your hot button that's going to move you to want to stay healthy? Because if I can find that button, guess what? Yours is different, yours is different, yours is different, yours is different. Everybody's is different. So it makes me crazy, because I'm trying to pour into everybody, and I talk about grandchildren, and they go, I don't care about grandkids, I want to be on a cruise. Oh, you're a cruise person. Okay, I'm a vacation guy. Okay, I'm this guy, I'm that guy. I want to stay young forever. I want to water ski. But you got to let me know these things, because that's what I want to get you. I want to make sure you can do anything and everything you like. Budget concerns. Guys, I already hit that one. I'm not going to beat it to death. Unsustainable diets. You can't starve yourself into health. You got to make sure that you're eating food, and the food is yummy and it's healthy, right? Because you can't eat cardboard boxes. You know, I remember as a kid, our protein is amazing. The meal replacement stuff. When I was a kid, it all tasted like chalk, and the bars you ate tasted like garbage. They were just like, it broke off in your mouth and you ate them. It was horrible. But we did it because I wanted to have big muscles, right? And that lasted how long? Until I got sick of eating garbage, or eating cardboard boxes. So you gotta make sure you have some legitimate stuff. Past failures. The past does not equal the future. I'm telling you right now, you can make a decision today. Draw a line in the freaking sand and say, I refuse to go back over there. You can do that. It's a choice. Oh no, doctor, I'm not that guy. I can't do that. I tried and I tried and I tried and I failed every time. Don't care. The past is not equal to the future. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Period. Okay? 3 big dangers we got to fix. Too much sugar, too many toxins, and not enough good fat. Okay? So let's revolutionize your diet. There are 4 major changes you got to do. We got to clean up your carbs. Okay? We got to fix your fats. We got to perfect your proteins and trash the toxins. Okay? So how are we going to do that? Well, let's start off with some basics. Genetics. You're not a victim of your genes. Okay? Who you are as a person is only 30% genetic, which means 70% who has control over that.